What's going on, y'all? It's y'all boy G, aka Ginato Sensei. We back at it again with another video, man. And today's video is a start of something new. So, back in the day, not even that long ago, but before we was on this channel, I used to, I had a series, like a little podcast about anime and stuff like that. And I've always been into anime. You know what I'm saying? As y'all probably know from just like literally my name and my little character that I got, my OC, and I've always wanted just to speak on anime. So that's what this series is about, man. It's me explaining just my thoughts on different series, similar to what we do in the G Files, but this is not gaming focused. The G Files is going to be gaming focused. This is going to be focused on different animes, different shows, movies, things like that. So little takes on the bigger picture on little things. So in a sense, like when I did something on I did a review on season 7 of Clone Wars, that would now go into Ginato Explain. You know what I'm saying? That will be in this playlist or this series. I'm gonna keep those videos where they're at, so they're not going anywhere. I'm not gonna redo them, but just from now on, you know what I'm saying, this is how I'm gonna scratch that itch of like my personality and things I like, because I want this YouTube channel to really reflect me in a sense, and y'all to get a better understanding of like my takes on things, and we can have a discussion on things. So like, because all my takes aren't like law, like but I want to express them, what I'm saying, and see what y'all think about it, because that's my favorite thing to do, is talk about whatever. Like I like talking about anime. I like talking about different shows and how they connect. I like universes, whether it's the MCU, whether it's Star Wars universe, like it doesn't matter to me. Like it's an anime, like I love talking about stuff like that. So, and how it's like the world building and stuff happens within the show, and different takes on different characters and things like that. So these are going to be very focused videos. I'm not going to be going in detail of like what happened in each episode like I was doing previously on that other series, the Anime Pure series. I'm not going to be doing that for every episode. I'm just going to be, being very concise, like how I do my G-Files episodes, where it's just my takes on certain things. So today's first and inaugural episode of Ginato Explain is about Vinland Saga. So man, let's get right into it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all do, smash that like button down below for your boy, and subscribe to the channel for more. And let me know what you guys think about the series. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright man, so Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is a Viking anime, if you don't know. I first got introduced this to Afro Syndrome. He did a reaction video to it on his channel. And it was just like for one like key episode that was like really dope. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me go ahead and see if I could find this jump. Because it was still like, I think it was still on like weekly uploads or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till it's all like said and done, but I couldn't find it on all my normal places. I had to actually go on to Amazon Prime Video to find it. So once I did find it, I didn't go back to it, just because I wasn't in the habit of going there. It took me a while to get adjusted to just you going to that platform to watch something when I could just went to Crunchyroll or went to watch cartoons or whatever my normal, speed is. Normal human things, basically. That's why it took me so long to actually get into the show. But once I got into it, oh boy, like this joint is crazy. Like I'm not, this can be quote unquote spoiler like heavy, but it won't be like no actual like fighting scenes and things like that. But I am going to talk about the actual show, you know what I'm saying, so, and my favorite things about it, and some of the things I didn't like necessarily, which are not a lot of, you know what I'm saying, not a lot of things I didn't like, but the show did kind of start slow for me, at least like the first episode, just because of my expectations of watching that anime from somebody else, and that's already in the thick of the actual show. You know what I'm saying? I was already, you know, there's already people talking about it, like people saying like, oh, you gotta watch this, people sleep on the show, things like that. So I had high expectations, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it was, you know, paced that slow, because once I got started, it like I literally watched the show in like a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 24 episodes. You know what I'm saying? It's very smooth. Like we're getting to the point. You know what I'm saying? They don't do a whole bunch of side quests and like things. Like everything is very precise in the show. Hopefully there's another season that comes very soon. But yeah, man, let's talk about the main character, Thorfinn. Even if you can call him a main character, because with this show, it's definitely a shonen show, just because, like, you know, they got the classic, you know, main character, which is Thorfinn, has an impossible task in front of him, has a horrible history, like, you know what I'm saying, a horrible past with, you know, witnessing his father, you know what I'm saying, get bodied, and it being in a very Viking way. So these are Vikings, so they're not, you know, they have honor, they have warriors honor and things like that, but at the same time they're basically pirates, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're not gonna play by the rules all the time, and you know, Thorfinn was a victim of that, you know. So there had that whole, you know, build up to that moment, which I thought was amazing, and one of the best, like, hand-to-hand combat you know, scenes that I've seen in a while from Thor's. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen that fight, you should definitely look at it. In fact, just watch the whole show, honestly, because all the fight scenes are really, really good. All the animations are really, really good. They don't slack on that. So the build up to, like, okay, where is this story going? You know what I'm saying? Vinland is like a mythical place, you know what I'm saying, that people want to go to. Is basically heaven on earth in a sense, and it's somewhere far, I think they said it was west, you know. So basically, I don't know, I guess I don't know where it would actually be on the map, but it's something that, you know, they all aspire to, but they also all inspired going to Valhalla, because, you know, it's Vikings, you know what I'm saying? So even Odin and all the other things like that, and, you know, they all grew up like wanting to be warriors, whether they were actually strong or not. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to go out to sea and things like that, and get hired to work under, you know, saying, powerful people, so they can get more powerful. They become a man. They can become, you know, bring honor to their family's name and things like that. And basically, you know, Thor's was the opposite of that. He wasn't, you know, very Viking-esque. You know, we go through his backstory and things like that, and seeing what he's been through and all the battles that he's been through, because he's a beast. Like, he's literally a beast, bro. Like like one of the strongest, if not the strongest, Viking that there has been on the show at all. And, you know, he goes out sad because he has to, you know, save his son, you know what I'm saying? And you can go into watching how that actually happens. I don't want to go into great detail about that, but basically, in Thorfinn's mind, you know, his father's death was his fault, because, you know, he ended up getting captured and had to, you know, his father had to take the L for the team, because he knew that he could fight off everybody else, but it would have been a massacre for, you know, anybody else. So his only option was to duel the head of the, you know, the other Vikings, which was like, you know, I hated his character, Askeladd, for Askeladd, or I don't know how to say it, but I'll show you guys on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Askeladd. I didn't really try to say anybody's names, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, leader of the Vikings, of this Viking group or whatever. And it's kind of like how in Ghost of Tsushima, where, you know, you try to take on the strongest member to basically break the will of the other, you know, opponents. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he tried to do that. He actually won the duel, and then, you know, they went and did some shady stuff, took Thorfinn hostage, and basically Thor's had to die because they had a contract for Thor's head because he deserted the army and things like that. And it was just like a really good setup, bro. So I knew, bro. I knew it was like, okay, this song gonna be crazy. So I personally thought that, you know, Thorfinn was gonna get on the boat, go back home, and then start training to find, you know, these people again, and then take his revenge, because that's just where my mind went. But he actually stayed on the boat. You know, they stole one boat, and he snuck onto that boat, stayed in there, had his father's knife, you know what I'm saying, and vowed revenge against the leader of, you know what I'm saying, these Vikings. And, you know, they just let him, they don't kill him, you know what I'm saying, they just figure he's gonna, you know, starve and be dehydrated and end up dying before they even, you know, get there. But his resilience was crazy, bro. It's like one of the, like, maybe not one of the best training arcs, but most satisfying training arcs, because we get to see him grow from learning to, you know what I'm saying, catch his own food, and, you know, learning the different ways to not only just fight, but, you know, different weapon classes of like what he's actually good at. So with him being so small, he's gonna be faster than a lot of them. Low man wins in a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying. So we could see him grow as, you know, he ends up earning the respect of, you know, the Vikings, and they ask him to actually join his crew. But the only way he's actually going to do that, you know, is if he gets to duel the leader of, you know, the Vikings, and he agrees because he's a kid, you know what I'm saying. He's not going to lose to a kid, because this dude is the real deal. At the same time, but, you know, he lost to Thor because Thor is like the strongest in the world, basically. So he's been dueling him, you know what I'm saying, getting stronger and stronger. We get to see him grow up. So basically he's like 16, right? 16, he had his peak, and he's done so many different missions, but he still can't beat Ashala, you know what I'm saying? He still can't do it. Because of one thing, and that's because he's not mentally strong, you know what I'm saying. He's physically strong. He can, like, when he's fighting other people, you know what I'm saying, he's outclassing them, highly outclassing them. But when it comes to fighting the man that's responsible for his father's death, he always lets his anger get the best of him. That's where he gets his weaknesses from, and that's where he ends up losing the duel every single time. So yeah, man, this show was really, really good. From, you know, the side characters that, you know, end up playing a major role, to just the different protagonists and like walls that you have to climb over, you know what I'm saying. And even the ones that end up, you know, becoming allies and things like that. Like there's not no set like side in this whole like war thing, and I think that's really good. Just because, you know, you grow to love the characters that you hate, and that's, if an anime can do that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's how you know you're watching a good anime, to me at least. So, you know, even some of the side characters, you know, have major roles, because I used to wonder, like, for these two specifically, I used to wonder, like, why they keep showing us these two specifically, and we find out later on why. And, you know, just the lineage and things of how important, you know what I'm saying, honor and being a warrior is to these people, to these Vikings. It really got me like ready, you know what I'm saying, ready for just like the show itself and all the different things that happen in the show for each episode, and it kept me motivated and wanting to see what happens, you know. And then, you know, they throw in, you know, different game changers like the prince, you know, that he has his whole own revelation. So like where Thorfinn is the main character, in some ways he becomes a side character, you know what I'm saying, because it's not focused directly on him, you know. It's building the world around us, and I think that's amazing. I like that a lot. And just how they build characters up, and I feel like no like major death in this show so far has been wasted. Like, I feel like every single one has made sense and really pushed the show forward, you know what I'm saying? So even though I don't really understand, I didn't really understand the ending of the show, like literally like the last part of it, like I don't get where it takes us, but just the how it ended in the sense of like the actual like ending point of like, okay, yeah, we on to the next season now. Like, I feel like it was sealed up, but just like the recap of like, okay, where are we going next? I still don't understand that, but yeah, man, it was good from start to finish, bro. Like, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. And I don't know how long these videos are going to be initially, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can get better as we go along. But this is something that I'm going to continue to do and continue to get better at. These probably going to range from like 7 to like 15-minute episodes, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys you know, I want to see what you guys think about my different takes in the comment section down below, and tell me if you guys seen the show and what y'all thought of it, you know what I'm saying? So definitely Vinland Saga is a definitely watch. So if y'all haven't, make sure you guys go do that. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, and y'all know the vibes, man. Always keep growing, always keep on. It's been your boy G. Go. Peace.